Yes, yes, I'm Mitchell, and
Okay. So,
yes, I am Mitchell.
okay, Mitchell. Nice meeting you. And this is Paramjit Kaudilan, the principal of the head teacher of Kamla Nehru Public School. I have with me my 115 students, and I also have my 4 teachers with me. All right. Maybe start, please. Mitchell, are you ready? Maybe start. Maybe have your children presentation first and then us. Before that, maybe our children can say hello to each other.
Yes, okay. Yes, so I have 4 students who will be prepared, who will be presenting.
Yes.
I am Mitchell. I am
Yes.
Mitchell, Africa, and we are from Xiamen. We are from China.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yeah, we wanted to see your project. So that's so nice. So we'll begin with your presentation and then we'll go to our children. But in the meantime, good morning to all my dear teachers. If you can say hello one by one, or we can just have the cameras on. See, how do you go about? And this is over to Nisha, Vibha, Charu, all of you. Please see how do we proceed further. Say hello first. Can we all have our cameras on so that it's a nice picture for all of us? No, Simran?
okay, all right. Um, Guys and girls, all right. So can you just go here so that we can take
Yes,
like one picture here?
we can
Yeah.
see you all.
Just
Children also can have the cameras. Oh, that's lovely, Vandana. Charu, we can see you. If everybody can
say
see Mitchell, Mitchell
guys.
and students. All children to switch on your cameras, please. At least
Hey,
it's
one,
yeah,
where
yeah.
are
That's
you?
so nice. We can wave
So,
also. All right. Yeah, I
so
can see
you're
the
in
face.
international school
That's
here
so
in
good.
Xiamen.
Vibha, I don't see. Okay, I hope they're
I
all there. All right. So
we have students from
welcome our Chinese friends, our Chinese students, our Chinese colleagues. We're so delighted to see you all. And
thank
we're looking
you.
to hear about your project, please. Yeah, that's it. Okay. All
So,
right. So, Michelle, it's over. Yeah, I can see Satinder also. That's nice, Satinder. Join. And who's this? Devanshi. Devanshi, if you could also switch on your camera,
It's
please. It
from
is so great.
I'm from China. Jaden from Italy. We have a
uh,
Korean.
yes, children, you may switch on your camera, please. All of you switch on your camera. I can see Simran. Very good. Yes, Vanshika, Ridhi, Sarthak. All of you turn on your camera and say hello to everyone. Hello from India. Namaste from India. Namaste from India. This is our way of greeting. Everyone will turn on their camera. Hello. Wave your hands. Hello.
Hello. Hello. That's my stuff.
All right.
Aisha.
So over to our Chinese friend. You may start with your presentation or your talks and let us know what you did for your rooftop project, please.
So, hello everyone. This is Anisha from Kamla Nehru Public School. First of all, I would like you to welcome here. I would like to welcome all of you here. And I would like to thank you, our principal ma'am, for arranging this virtual event with you all. Thanks to everyone for joining. So, we are 115 students who are working on this project, and our children will let you know what we have done. So this is a warm welcome, a big namaste from all of us. I would like you all to please share a screen. Michelle, I have made you presenter. If you want to share your screen, you can. And I think you are on mute. Yes, Michelle, you are on mute. Yes, now it's okay. So would you like to go first?
Yes. 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 Okay. So let me check. Okay. So we are going to share. So for us, we are just going to discuss. We are going to be discussing what we have discussed for 2 weeks and what we did. So, Claudia. Yeah. Carenza. Female. Okay. Okay. So this one. Okay. Carenza. So for the past 2 weeks, we've been collaborating. We've been collaborating with the groups, with the class. So we have two class, and we are putting it here everything that we have been discussing for the past 3 weeks. So Carenza here will be presenting what we've discussed.
What is climate change? Cause of climate change. Long-term type of change in the Earth, weather, temperature, wind patterns, caused by gas such as CO2 that can affect either areas, local, national, or across the Earth. Cause of climate change. Healthy carbon affected by CO2 causes the Earth to warm up, that to rise sea levels, fire, flood, melting snow or ice.
Okay, so this is one of the video that they created of our discussion about climate change. We'll just show you like what they did. Then after that, they will be discussing the effects of climate change in China. Okay.
Climate change is the long-term alteration of temperature and typical weather patterns. It could refer to a particular location or the planet as a whole. It often refers to the rise in global temperatures from the mid-20th century. It may cause weather patterns to be less predictable as well. The causes of climate change are greenhouse gases and release of carbon dioxide, loss of forests or simply deforestation, and overpopulation of both human and animal because people destroy bioproductive space and animal release gases from digestive systems. There are evidences that tells us that climate is really changing as well. Global warming, which includes rising of average temperature and sea level and melting of ice, natural disasters and extreme weather change, and shifting of wildlife populations and habitats, are all evidences of climate change. Many of the reasons are caused by us humans. Pollution of many factories and individuals, release of carbon dioxide from greenhouse and factories, and the harming of environment like cutting trees are all done by us humans and it causes climate change. Climate change gives negative effects to us and our earth, so we have to think seriously about climate change and global warming and stop harming the environment. Thank you.
Okay, so that one was created. So we created Apple Clips videos to show our personal connection to climate change. Now, Jane will be Jane will be discussing. Okay, so Jane will be discussing the effects of climate change in China. So what are we experiencing uh, here in China? Since we discussed about the flora, the fauna, the human activities, and the um, weather patterns.
So in China, the melting of glaciers that causes the melting of glaciers that affects China in a way that the water level rises, so natural disasters begin to happen. So one effect is that the sinking of Shanghai. Shanghai is in a very low altitude, so the rising of the water level is making Shanghai sink. And in another one,
Loss of biodiversity is another effect of climate change. Species like giant pandas, golden monkeys, and tampons are existing in China. However, because of climate change, especially because of global warming, they are extincting. And also coral reefs, they are dying. And coral reef is one of the important shelter of the sea animals. And due to climate change, they are dying, so there are no shelter for the sea animals. So it's a big problem.
Okay, and then just last week. Okay, so last week we went to a community center to help in building the rooftop garden, which will be discussed by.
No, it's sent by Selena.
Okay. Who will be discussed by Kaiman. Okay, right. So this is what we did. Okay.
So we went to a community service center and we planted like vegetables on the roof for community service. Look, I'm there.
Okay, can you tell them? Okay, so here, so what did you do here?
We went to a community service and we like planted vegetables and it was like really hard because it was cold and like water it. And we planted like beetroot, lettuce.
So they help in making the plant box here. Mhm. And then they transfer the soil.
Meant to water it and take care of it.
Okay, so this is a rooftop garden. It's how far is this from the school?
45 minutes.
It's around 45 minutes from the school. Okay, and this here, this were printed by grade 11 and 12 students. So they went to the garden before. The grade 7 students went here, and they.
Painted the roof and the plants we used to plant the garden.
Yeah, so as you can see here also.
It was painted by the grade 12s and 11s.
So these are them. And then tomorrow, the other class will be going as well. So here you can see. Okay, Claudia, can you tell them of your experience?
We learned more about plant life and how to organize them properly so they will live longer and so that we could have food to provide.
What do you think is the importance of this, or what is the effect of this to what we are experiencing now, right now, global warming? Do you think that this will be an effective way?
Yeah, it would be an effective way because during global warming, if we lose resources, we could grow more by being educated on how to grow.
How do you think will it affect? What is the effect of this? So as you can see, plants, they are producing. What are they producing? They're producing oxygen and they are absorbing carbon dioxide. So if we have more and more rooftop gardens, so we are planning to advertise, we are planning to make people aware of rooftop gardens so that they can create this as well in their houses. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, that's what they did. Now, Jaden here will be explaining. So, what do you think is your contribution to climate change?
We use transportation, and transportation accounts for approximately 14% of total greenhouse gases. And just the process of extracting and processing coal, natural gas, or oil involves the release of greenhouse gases. Those activities make up 11% of total emissions. This includes natural gas leaks during the extraction, transportation, and delivery phases. And we are using these things every day. Heating our homes with oil or natural gases, we release carbon dioxide and other trapping gases into the atmosphere, and it destroys our atmosphere. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so those are the things that we've discussed so far, the effects of climate change in China and what they did for. Okay. Okay, thank you. That's our presentation.
Thank you, Michelle. Really, it was a wonderful work, and I just love the rooftop garden. It's really wonderful initiative. So now I would like to now our children will showcase what they have done in these week. So over to my children. Now they will now they will explain. So over to my children. Children, you may start, please.
Kamla
Yes, we can see it. Yes, we can see it.
Passive School, Active School, catering to future of pupils. Kamla Nehru Public School is teaching, practicing, and promoting 17 Sustainable Development Goals framed by United Nations. Our school has completed 12 years of glory and pride. Our school is the Mike School.
My country, India, is situated in South Asia. It is the second most populated country, approximately 138.4 crores, the seventh largest country by land area, and the most populated democracy in the world. The language, food, music, dance, architecture, customs make it a diverse country in the world.
Climate Action is a project for 6 weeks in which different continents connect virtually and solve one of the world's most pressing challenges, that is climate change. Students from 9,645 schools across 130 countries collaborated for one mission that would try to solve issues and take actions about climate change. And our school is blessed that we got an opportunity to participate in this project.
Change. Climate change is a change in the average conditions such as temperature and rainfall in a region over a long period of time. Climate change includes both global warming and emission of greenhouse gases.
Here are some causes of climate change. Deforestation. When trees are cut down and burned, they leave harmful gases like carbon dioxide, which cause the climate change. Greenhouse gases. Some greenhouse gases are absorbed by the earth and some remain in the atmosphere for centuries and can the earth.
Farming livestock.
Farming
Farming
life.
livestock Farming livestock create a huge carbon footprint and has a very high global warming. Agriculture. Agriculture releases significant amount of methane, a powerful greenhouse gas which cause climate change.
Solar activity. Sun's radiation is also having its greatest effect in at Earth's atmosphere, which heats the Earth and increases its temperature. Burning of fossil fuels. When fossil fuels are burned, they emit large quantities of air pollutants that are harmful to both the environment and public health. Carbon emissions trap the heat in its atmosphere and lead to the climate change.
Above all, we people. We people are the main cause behind climate change by doing different activities that are increasing the level of global warming and greenhouse effect in atmosphere.
Here are some effects of climate change. Extreme weather or extreme climate events includes unexpected, unusual, secure or unreasonable weather conditions that affect natural ecosystems. Dirty air. Due to more pollution and cutting of trees, air becomes polluted and unfit for inhaling.
Health risk. Climate change can increase the risk of illness through increasing temperature, which have bad effect on our health. On other hand, rising sea level. Climate change can cause seawater to expand and ice over land to melt, which can cause rise in sea level.
Acidic ocean. Acidic ocean causes harm to aquatic life. Many marine animals and plants get died due to this. Destroyed ecosystem. Destroyed ecosystem increases the risk of harm to plants and animals.
Let's look on the solutions. Plant trees. Planting trees helps stop climate change by removing carbon dioxide from the air, storing carbon in the trees and soil, and releasing oxygen into the atmosphere. Walk or use cycle. Leaving our vehicles at home cuts down on greenhouse gas emissions and global climate change. Walking also reduces noise pollution and congestion.
Conserving water. It takes
Use and we should use less air conditioner.
Conserving water. It takes lots of water to energy. It lots of energy to pump, treat, and heat water. So saving water and recycling paper helps to reduce greenhouse emissions that can contribute to climate change.
So, these are some of the Adobe posts made by us. Look how beautifully we have made this post on Adobe Post. So, this season is known as harvesting season of rice in Punjab. Nowadays, people are burning harvest waste. That is called parali in Punjabi. That is our regional language. Farmer used to put fire in their field, which is causing greater damage not only to the plants but also humans, animals, and birds. This is one of the local cause of climate change in Punjab.
In week 2, we have also some animated video and comic strip and slogans on climate change that describe some causes and effects of climate change on our Mother Earth.
Here we videos in which we have used two characters conservation about concern for climate change, causes and effects of climate change. We made these videos from Twin Craft app.
So, in the week 2 of our climate action project, we have also planted saplings in our homes and nearby. So, these are some pictures of students of grade 8 who has planted saplings in their homes and in nearby places.
In week 4, we have posters on climate change. These are some posters that we have made.
At last, we are linking our presentation with SDG number 13, that is climate action, in which we take urgent actions to combat climate change and its impacts. Thank you. This all was from our side. We are very thankful to you for listening us so patiently.
Thank you, dear students. So, yes, this is all from our side. Michelle, if you have any, let's discuss. And if we have any questions, our children may interact with each other and they may discuss the some causes and effects. Okay, I can see. All right, maybe he got disconnected. As I can see, he is not in the attendee list. So children, be there. Maybe the gentleman has some network issue. He has disconnected. I can see he's not in the list. So we will stay there till he joined again. Let me invite him.
Yes, that's better.
Yes, ma'am. I'm inviting him from here. He's there, ma'am.
Okay, now you can repeat what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michelle, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, Mr. I think you got some network issues or some you got disconnected. So welcome back. You are muted. You're on mute, Michelle.
Yeah, we were got disconnected at the latter part, but we were able to see and observe the and watch the uh, presentation. It was really interesting. It's nice to know climate change is being perceived by the students in your school, and I like how a lot of students see. For us, how many are we? Only 20, 14. No, 14 for this class and the other class. But for them, they have 150 students who are working in this project. Okay? So many. Wow, with what grade level? And this is just one school. There are thousands of schools doing this. There are millions of students doing this. Right? Yeah. And like I told you, in China, I am the one facilitating all the schools. So we have, I am the one, yeah, okay. So the schools in Beijing, I am teaching them in Shanghai. So I am teaching the teachers. On what? Huh? Yeah, I have the time because this is yeah. So I am the lead facilitator for all the schools in China, and I'm alongside Tia, and we prepare every presentations for the kids. So as you can see, they also prepare their presentations just like what we've done here, Padlet and everything. Okay. Thank you so much for a wonderful presentation. Good job to your students. Great job.
So I think actually, uh,
Uh, just a minute, Nisha. I must congratulate you. I just loved your project a lot, especially the children actually planting and that together. So God bless them. We are delighted to watch everything. It's such a good initiative, and congratulations to the lead facilitator. And God bless you. Now over to my team of teachers. Nisha, please continue what you were saying.
yes, thank you, ma'am. So I think we all must turn on the camera, children, so that we can interact with our uh, with these students as well. So yes, everyone will now switch on their camera and let us interact with them. Let them see us also virtually. So turn on your cameras. I am also turning on my camera. Yes, Jasmine, I can see you. Wave your hands and yes, say once again hello to them. Very good. Let me take a together mode so that I can have a screenshot. I can see Yashwant. Yes, children. Hello.
So together, one, two, three, and three, all right? So one, two, three, namaste.
Yes. This is our way of saying namaste.
Help us together more. Yeah.
So, any questions? Children, you want to ask any question, Michelle, from your side?
Okay, so do you have any questions? No. Do you have any questions from the and all the students? Yes. Yeah. Already looking at it's such a good question.
All right.
I have a question.
If no questions, it's bye bye time. Bye bye.
What?
So we
You
will.
can't ask. What? You can't give questions. Yeah, you can ask
So,
next month.
bye.
So
Okay. Have a great day.
before we sign up, before we proceed signing it, I would like to thank all of you, especially ma'am, for arranging this Skype, and I'm very thankful to you also, Michelle. So you shared what your children have did. It's really a wonderful presentation. Thanks to everyone, every student of you, our students, and yes, ma'am, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Uh, we would like to have more Skype with you, more virtual interaction with you also. So we have Global Learning Connection coming up 10th and 11th of November. We would look forward to meet you again in that also.
Okay.
So thank you once again, everyone. Thank you. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thank you. Children, you may join your class now, please. All of you join your Hindi class now.